Hello, everyone, and welcome to Ruby Thursday. I'm coming back. It's been a couple months from live coding, and I'm back. So, welcome. I already see someone saying hi. Uh, Boob, I believe is how you would say it. So, hello, welcome. We've only really promoted it on the Adult Fantasy Discord. So, those are the folks that are going to be coming, or who get pinged on YouTube and say, "Oh gosh, Ruby Thursday, haven't seen her in a while." And so let's go say hi. So, in case you're brand new or watching this just out of the blue because of the title, NFT membership site, my name is Melissa Wanish, and I have this channel, Ruby Thursday. It's been around for a couple of years. I'm a originally mostly a Ruby on Rails developer, and have recently dived into the world of NFTs and Solidity and Web3, and helped launch an awesome project called Adult Fantasy. So if you want to check that out, it's adultfantasy.io. And so we had our launch. It was great. People own the NFT. Now let's do some stuff, right, with the NFT and provide some utility and value for all of the holders of the NFT. So that is what we're doing today. And sounds good. Yay. All right. So Todd is logged in as Clever Era. And so we are, thank you very much for letting me know. And so sorry, I was a couple minutes late from that, but just getting everything set up again and get us going. So we haven't talked too much about what this membership site's gonna be, other than a membership site. So we're gonna keep a little bit of it secret for a surprise. But in general, what we are going to be building in the next couple of weeks is a way for members the holders of the NFT to log into a site, and there'll be some rewards. So I'm just leaving it at that. Will be selecting the winner of the rewards, and then we'll be able to select new winners, and you'll be able to go and see what you've won. So that I'm going to keep it really vague on purpose. I know the suspense, but that's what we're doing, and so hopefully I don't ruin the surprise. We'll sort of see how long I can keep going without getting too much into those details. But today, especially, we're just going to get started. It's just a ramp up day. Very exciting for the folks who know about Ruby and Ruby on Rails. Is that Rails 7 came out in December. So I'm definitely going to be using the new Rails 7, and I have decided to go ahead with, what the recommended front end framework of Hotwire, which I played with way back last summer. And so we'll have to look through the docs again to get it set up, but we'll also be implementing the Web3, especially for the login. So basically, you'll log in with your wallet, and it'll check to make sure that you're a holder of the adult fantasy NFT, and then you are in. So if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. I'm going to start off. It is very like developer heavy. This is a coding uh, live stream. I'm going to do some review again of kind of just like the processes I'll be using. And then actually, Todd just found an article about like creating a login and everything for a Rails site that like this morning. So I haven't read it yet. So we may get a I may glance at it. I'm not sure because it may recommend some other things, but we're just gonna get like started, even in just like a really basic way today. But I will also be live streaming again tomorrow. We'll be adding more times and some evening times as well. And so that folks like Western US can get up because it's way too early on the West Coast for people to hop on. So I will be doing some evening, even though it's a little a little harder. You'll probably notice a difference in my energy level between morning and evening, but I'm going to do it. We want to get this out as fast as possible. So again, not a good coder never gives time frames, but we are hoping very soon. Um, March. I'm going to give it March. It's March 2nd. All right. So, yes, where are we? I would like just to review the basic um, testing philosophy so that we know what we're doing. So I had prepared. Let me get this up, and I'm going to get this on the bigger. I have multiple screens going on, two computers. Um, there's a lovely graph on this page that I just want to share. Okay, so for those of you who know Ruby on Rails, um, oh, Carrot says hi. I'm a bad coder and also don't give. Wait, let me just show it. And don't give time frames. Right? Yeah, don't give time frames. I know I just did one, didn't I? Breaking my own rule. All right, so let me share this other computer. Here we are. StreamYard only works on Chrome. I had to remember that as I uh, I have a new computer, by the way, from last time I coded. So hopefully things are going to work. Um, Here we go. Add to. Okay, I'm going to share screen to share. Here we go. All right, looks good. Yes, let me know if anything isn't super visible. But here's basically again. So for those aware of any kind of testing frameworks in Ruby on Rails, I or in general, I very much enjoy a BDD experience. So that's behavior driven development. So that's kind of testing from the outside in. So I'll start with and using RSpec. So I'll start with a scenario, all right, and then we'll write it up in RSpec. It should fail, and then we implement all of what happens to make it pass. So it's very basic, right? So it's user visit site sees text, right? So it's running it in a like a headless browser, and so it's doing the thing. So it's very much an integration test, making sure all the pieces work together. Then I'll move down and say, okay, how do I actually make it work? I need a view, I need a controller, I might need some database, some information, maybe a model. And so we'll write unit tests for that. And then when it all passes, then yay, we do another one and refactor as needed. So so that's the basic framework. It has been a little while since I've run these things, so I will probably be looking at older code just to remind myself, and the docs to remind myself of the syntax. But that's the basic idea. And today, the only goal is to have because I do have to stop at 9:30. Today is just to get the Rails app up and running. Just the framework, and then install the testing gems that we need, and then finally just maybe just have a homepage. Oh yay, we have a homepage because every site needs a homepage. Coffee is saying good morning. That's an excellent name. I actually already had my coffee, and so now I'm on to tea. I like to move on to tea. So all right, let's remember how the heck to start a Rails project, shall we? Docs. All right, we'll just go. And there's a getting started. Rails new. I do already have some things already here. So let's just double check I have everything I need, right? So let me get my terminal. I'm trying out a new one. Um, and dev. which is called Tilex. Tilex. I'm gonna go with Tilex. 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 I'm gonna go with that. So that I probably need to pump that up. Oh, Control plus. No, Alt plus. Ooh, how do I make it bigger on this one? It's a little tiny. Oh, well, first roadblock. Preferences. Can I do a font size? Cool. I'll deal with that later. Appearance. Can we have a font size? Advanced. No. Usually, if you just, Control plus. Oh, I don't remember how to get everything set up. Profiles. Profiles. Here we go. Text appearance. We got a font size. Spacing terminal. You could bump it up to 100. I don't know if that does the size. Custom font. Ooh. And then, haha. Let's go with like what, 20? 24? Like, all right. I may have to close it and come back up. Thank you for, do I have to save it? I think I saved it. What? That's got to be big enough, folks. All right. That's almost too big, but we may added some I added Chrome. That's what that was. Okay, I think that should be plenty big enough for everybody. All right, so here we are, and I may lower it to 20. Ruby version. I did install Ruby. You can just but version. Here we are, the latest and greatest, 3.1.1. That is the newest. I did that with RVM earlier. I don't think I have any database. Is it gonna fault me for that? I may try this later. Let's see how far we can get without a database, because that takes a while. You will probably need Node. I think I updated Node not that long ago. Yeah, that's the newest. I think I have Yarn. Uh-oh. Okay. Install CMD test. I have all the things up and running. That shouldn't take too long. All right, let's go to the next command. All right. So you're ready to continue. Okay. Control copy. Oh, I guess I could have done that. All right. So, all right, here we go. Gem install Rails. Now this might take a minute. Check over the chat. Nope. All right, I will take a sip of my tea while this goes. This is always fun on a new computer. You're never quite sure what you're missing as far as like dev dependencies. That's why I haven't even like dealt with a database yet. Going with Postgres. That's what I learned on. That's just what I'm going to keep. I haven't found anything out there that's like so much better. So probably going to keep with Postgres. So not even going to worry about the SQLite. We might have to take that gem out because when it generates, it'll ask for it, but we'll see. Is this a brand new install of the newest version of Rails on this computer? Yes. Yes, Carrots. Brand new, newest version of Rails on this computer. I think it's like, yeah, 7.22.1. brand spanking new. And actually, we could go look at the docs here. Um, okay, let me make a blog. Yes, blah, blah. There are some, I don't want to do all that. You can set the, oh, maybe I have to go find that article. But what I'm trying is when you generate your Rails project, you can set what kind of like front end framework you're going to use. And so that is what I'd like to do. Just anywhere on the page. Rails new. It's 3. Oh, well, we could do run the help. That's it. Version. Look at that nice version. All right. Oop. No. Getting started. Well, let's run the Rails new help and see what all we get. Let's see if it's done now. It is done. Okay. Rails new help. I'm trying to remember what. That's great. Thanks. Here they are. Version. Okay, it's almost too big for me to read here. Aha. So we're not going to do any CSS thing. All right. Can I make it a little bigger, folks? Yeah, you can see it. Choose the JavaScript. Right, here it is. I'm going to choose the JavaScript approach, which is going to be ES build. Right, because that was recommended as part of, using Hotwire by DHH himself. Of course, he probably, made it himself. So he likes to he likes to promote what they make themselves. So I totally get it. So that is, I'm going to put that in place. Let's see if there's anything else to put in place ahead of time. It is going to go ahead. It comes with Hotwire, so you could skip it. But I want to be sure it's there. Oh, I should read over here. Nice little area over here. I don't want to skip get. I do want to skip setting the database. Pre-configure for selected database. Actually, we will go ahead and have that line here. Postgres SQL. Well, PostgreSQL, I guess. The Ruby is going to be what's on there. This is great to remember. Like, what the heck? Okay. So we're going to add the database as Postgres SQL. It might bail on us because we don't have it yet. And then maybe I'll just comment it out for a minute. And then we are going to use the small j for ES build. Okay, I think that's it for now. We're not going to set a CSS because we're not doing that kind of stuff. Todd makes it all in Webflow look pretty. So we're just going to use that. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Oh my gosh, what should we call it? We could call it whatever we want, really. But probably what would be most useful, maybe like AF membership. I'm open for suggestions. I will wait just a moment if anybody has any fun, I don't know, fun ideas. I used to, for a while, complete sidebar, I used to name all of the repos because it didn't really matter what the name was, although it then got confusing. So I don't actually recommend being so cute about it. But I used to name them Rick, like the fictional character Rick Castle. from the TV show Castle. I used to name them those books that they like pseudo wrote that he like wrote for them, even though he's fictional. And so yeah, but then I would look at the name of um the repo and I'd be like, Wait, which project is that?" And I had to go into like the README and be like, "Wait, what are you?" So maybe something a little more actually descriptive. So Klingon Lord, that's thanks, Todd. That's a good one. Um, Studio 7.62 says hi. Yeah, I'm gonna veto Klingon Lord because probably we should name it something we'll remember, right? Just gonna go with AF membership. I think I already set up a skeleton for GitHub anyway. We're gonna go with AF membership. All right, but it was fun to talk about. All right, there's always an opportunity for fun, but let's just go for AF membership. Um, hey, studio. Oh, okay, Todd's saying hi. All right, so um, let's do this. Rails new, and we're gonna call it AF membership. We're gonna add database. Was that a capital D or small D? Do we not remember? Let's read the docs. Read the docs, folks. It might be small d. We'll go Postgres, SQL, and then we're going to small j es build. All right. And then you should switch to your other hat. No, Todd, that's all right. So keep Cleverera. I mean, he is Todd, but Todd is pressure. Pressure. All right. So, just like when you're trying to work out together as a team and you like, hey, I worked out, you better work out. Well, I'm live coding, so you better start some YouTube action too. This is his YouTube where he's going to start some YouTube um, content. So there you go. I've announced it. Now you have to. Okay, studio says switch, so he knows who the heck is talking. All right, ES build. Here we go. Dun dun dun. Let's see if anything fails because we don't have the dependencies, which could happen. Completely happens all the time. Um, ah, ah, ah. Exactly. All right. And locally, okay. Is there are up above or that last one? More configuration. Yeah, okay. Right. PG is not going to install. So I don't know that I set up VS Code to just. Oh, it does. It came on the lower screen, but oh, except I'm not in the right thing. Let me close again. All right, so Rails new, but then you have to CD, CD into AF. I don't have anything else on here. All right, so now code. So I use VS Code. There's Todd. Now you can see his lovely little face. All right, the VS Code in our lovely brand new Rails app. Woo! I trust all the files on my computer that I made. All right. Oh, look at all that. 69 files. That's what comes. That's it. That's a fun number for the AF community. Interesting. Rails automatically has 69 files to commit. That's pretty funny. Like nobody noticed that was the number. Just add another one. Something. That's how many files there are. All right, let's go to our gem file. Let's comment out Postgres for the moment. I just don't want to deal with you right now. Was there any other PG? I think that was it. Let's try again. Bundle. Install the rest. Ah! All right, awesome. That is great that was the one. And in my experience, setting up the database stuff can take a little bit of time. So I'm gonna do that some other time, unless you guys really, really want to watch me uh, hassle with Postgres. But maybe next time. Yes, yes. Thank you, Studio Teehee 69. It's pretty funny, right? I mean, nobody noticed, and oh, now there's 70. Oh, oh, I was just in a different state somehow. Oh well. Okay, let's make our initial commit, shall we? So that we can commit the 70. Oh well. Sorry. All right. All right, get status. Badoo, everything. All right, get add everything. Get commit. And this is one of the fun things about Git. It just or Rails. It's just like it comes with all the stuff. I didn't have to even get in it. It came as part of the script. Um, initial commit. Okay. I'm not going to try to push because I have to set that up and I'm not logged into that account. Well, we'll push it later. All right. So now we want to go and set up our spec. Get our dev. I think that's up here. I should shout out to vacancy for this post. Does it give me the commands, or is that a different? No, here they are. All right, so we're gonna install. I think I have to go to the gem. Let me go to RSpec. Let's just go. 5+ RSpec Rails. Yeah, let's do RSpec Rails. All right, it puts in a bunch of the stuff for you. So for Rails 6, do you have not upgraded to Rails 7? I mean, no, it's pretty new. It'll probably work. I got 40 issues. Well, let's see. Prune Rails 7 builds. I think, yeah, here we go. I think they just need to update this. All right, so here we do. Here we go. Round 5. Let's just do the stable release. Is fine. I don't need to be on the cutting edge of RSpec. All right, and what's all this stuff? It's always fun to look at a new thing. I'm pretty sure we're not going to do SAS. We're probably going to do some image processing. Huh? Would you like some profile images on your membership site? Bcrypt might have come in eventually. I'll just leave it there. Right now we don't need a password. Just rockets. I'm just looking. Okay. Group test and development. All right. And then we have to bundle again. I remember how to do Rails. Oh, instead of Postgres, what are you using? Oh, I'm still going to use Postgres. I just don't want to deal with installing Postgres right now, but I am going to use Postgres. So it just has to have the dependency of Postgres actually being installed in your system to install the gem. So we're going to deal with that separately. Today doesn't need any database. So, but thanks for following up on that. All right, we've installed RSpec Rails. Yes, and now we install it and it adds all these fun files for you. So here we go. Oh, sorry. I am on I don't know if you can tell. I'm on Ubuntu. Probably from the background. And so, but I often work on a Mac, and so sometimes my fingers get confused. So see. There we go. All done there. That was simple. Okay. And then anything else that you want? Upgrading, boilerplate, plate. It'll add files for you. Oh, yes. Okay. So the first test that we're going to do is just that there's a home page, right? You can go to the home page because if we did our Rails S right now, right? Let's just make sure it does that. Huh? It's always fun just to look at the main. I wonder if they've updated it. Like the picture or anything. It's been so long. I can't tell you how much faster this is than like, I don't know, 10 years ago. This used to take so much longer. 3,000. Can I just click on that? What is it going to take me to? Copy. What do I have up here? Firefox still? Yeah. Okay. Oh, no. Oh. Well, there you go. It's not going to let us look at it until I deal with Postgres. Okay. Maybe it won't be so painful. Huh? Huh? Install. That's right. Active Record has it all set up. All the like piping and internal stuff is there. So can't just ignore it. Okay, well, lesson learned. Have your database set up first before you make your Rails project. Ubuntu. Quick start. Oh, look, DigitalOcean. Sure. Because you're using a server. All right. All right, here we go. Some internal plumbing going on here. I'm going to make a new tab. No, new tab. New tab 2. Like that. Okay. And then I'm going to do it here. I'm not going to do it in the... There. What's the next step? Probably should read all of it. Wait, did I click on something? Go back. Okay. Right. Cool. I don't know that I need to make a role yet. Maybe if it's just installed, it'll get us past the next thing. Maybe not, because there's probably some basic stuff, but let's see. Basic setup. Okay. Yes, copy. Paste anyway, but thanks. Ooh, it's a hefty program. What? Why? Do I have to do capital? Capital Y. Okay. They want you to be sure. You just see me dancing, waiting to come up with some fun, like questions to ask or something. Okay, I think it's there. Can we get to the next spot? Let's see. How little can we do? Back up to here. Nope. Sorry. Okay. Back to bundling. See if it'll install it. Oop. Okay, I'm gonna close this for now. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Okay, maybe we don't have this one. Oh, the client. Okay, yeah. Okay. Now bundle. You can do it. You can do it. Go PG, go. Go PG, go. I feel more confident because it's like pausing and trying. There might be another error. Drum roll, drum roll. Yay! Okay. Great. We did that. Yay. All right. So now we're all set up there. Then, oh, can Rails S go? That's where we were. All right. Control click. There we go. Okay. Ah, okay. Yeah, I thought there'd be more. Roll Melissa. All right. Uh, drum roll. Yes. Thank you. All right. We're doing some inner workings of Postgres. All right. So, roll Melissa does not exist. All right. I think we just do that since I'm Melissa. Then the next step, right, is, and then you can add roles, right? Create a new role. Mhm. Melissa, super user, yes. Okay, let's try that. Then this guy, copy. Oh, right. Well, let's just do the whole thing. Here we go. All right. All right. I paste anyway. Okay, here we are. Now, make a new user. Create user dash dash. Wait, run. Okay. Oh, I could have done that one. Oh well, we're already here. Copy. I did something wrong. Okay, back to that. Create user interactive. Hmm. Is it coming up lower somewhere? No. All right. That's not it. Slash Q. Slash Q. Is the wrong slash? Yes. Q. Okay. Try again. Let's do this one. Name of role. Ah, there we go. Thank you. All right. Now role to add. Melissa. It was lowercase, right? Yeah, yeah. Melissa. That's the user. Okay. Shall. Wasn't that nice? Shall the new role be a supervisor? Yes. Let's shall. All right. Let's try again, huh? I think just Rails S, yeah. So we're see if this has changed anything. No. Okay. Too much fun. All right. Well, I feel like this is a thing that's going to take longer to debug. Um, like going ahead and making the database work. So I think instead, we're not going to be able to run the test, but let's get it set up. All right. Well, we'll do that. We're not gonna. This is a thanks, carrots. Um, and have a good day. Um, uh, this coding adventure is not going to be satisfying every hour because sometimes it takes longer than the time we have. So we're not going to be able to get to a green today. But that's okay. Gonna keep moving on though. Let's go ahead and set up the basic RSpec Rails feature test. So this is the BDD that I talked about. So let's go back to here and in. Oh, I didn't say not this one. Oh, I didn't set the testing framework. All right. Well, we're gonna get rid of that folder entirely. Delete. Move to trash because all I want is spec. All right, let me commit that. Um, okay. Okay, commit. Use our spec instead of test. Okay. All right. Now in spec, it gives us nothing yet, but I'm going to make a new folder because it's not features is not a default, right? The RSpec is flexible. You can run certain generators, but features is not one of them. So let's make a new file. Um, visitor sees home page. Ooh, what is that dot RB? Yeah, okay. All right, so, and we would, where did I have that? I had that right down here. It is, oh, here we go. Let me bring this up. Where'd it go? Okay, so a feature spec. So we're gonna acquire Rails helper. There's probably some other file configuration we haven't done yet, but let's just do this for 10 minutes, and then when we try to run it, we might have issues. But okay, back to you. All right. If I minimize this, maybe it'll. Okay, that one. Feature, type feature do, blah, 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 blah. Great widget. All right, let's just take this boilerplate. Go back to here. Okay, so we're calling this visitor sees homepage. Or we could even just call it homepage. Visitor, scenario user. I might have to change the name of the file, but it's okay. Visitor C's home page. Visit da, 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 da. Homepage. I expect to, we're not even doing any of that. We're going to just expect to have text. Welcome to adult fantasy. Okay. That's great. That is it. This is not going to run because we can't run anything, but we'll try it. It'll give us an error. We'll just let's. So I'm guessing the error is that there's no home page. Let's see. RSpec. And now how do we run RSpec? RSpec. There's only one spec. Oh no, no examples found. Well, that's not what I expected. There's probably more configuration to use RSpec. Well, no. Might have to add features into here. Is there? Nope, wrong one. We have the capybara. Feature specs. Feature. I place them in spec features. Yes. Capybara Jam, we have that. Why type feature do? You can also run just the file. Let's see. Maybe this mismatch. Why don't we just name it the same for now? These homepage. No examples found. Okay, there's something not set up. Let's go here. Rake spec. I don't think I have to rake spec. That's just one thing you can do. RSpec spec. RSpec spec. Should just be able to run RSpec. Copy relative path. Okay. This is really what I was expecting. Yeah. That we can't run it until the database is there. Right. Because there's like boilerplate stuff like this. Okay. Cool. I think that's what we'll end today. Because I need to get my database all set up, and that's fine. So, but that is where we are. So tonight and today, I will work on getting the Postgres all set up, and so that we can run our tests and our server. So thanks again for coming. And yeah, again, if you have any questions, all of you should probably be on the Adult Fantasy Discord. If not, come on by to adultfantasy.io. You can join the Discord there. And if you are coming here from elsewhere, from YouTube, all right. So thanks again for coming, and have a great day. All right. This is the awkward part where I hit the button. All right. Bye bye.